For the ones searching for the products you need, Grainger.com is always there for you.
Hello, everybody out there in Twitch and YouTube land. Everybody watching on YouTube on the channel after we're done. Wanted to start today just by saying thank you to everybody sticking with me while I've been finishing up school. It's been a long road to get to graduation, but I'm excited to not just be done, but to actually have time to do some things that I enjoy again. After we got finished yesterday, I AFK'd for a while, and now our diamonds are at 8. But we have 31 in our backpack. So I made a second backpack. So we have, this is our main backpack, still needs to be sorted. This one is specifically going to be for ores that I've processed. And I brought everything over here from our original area here that... Hi, Side. Chrono, I said hello as well. I brought everything that was in here in those chests over. I still have a bunch of ores here that I need to put in the right places. And so this backpack I made is specifically to hold this kind of stuff. So I'm going to work on doing stack upgrades in here so that we can hold all the things. That doesn't go in here. That doesn't go in there. So this is going to be like ores and things like that. Quartz and redstone stuff can go in here too when I have it, but it's mostly so that I have somewhere for the processed metals instead of making a drawer for them that I'm just gonna have to keep running back for whenever I need them. I'm just gonna have a bag that's on me all the time. I'm gonna make it go in this spot right here. I dyed it white, so I know that's the one. It's like my vault. When I play on vanilla, my shulker box that holds all my metals and diamonds and those kinds of things, they all have, they're always white. That's what I do. Gunpowder goes over here because I have a spot. And so these have been doing good. There was a couple things that I didn't have spots for, but I put them in now. Blue X Dust was one of them. And so now we have things that we can handle there. I wanted to see we have more iron that we can process, which is great. I'm trying to get a bunch of iron stockpiled, because that is what we're going to use a lot of. Got a bunch of stuff around the house done today and some schoolwork done, and thought doing a stream for a while this evening sounds like a good way to end the day. Let that iron process while we go take a nap. The very first thing I want to work on today is getting an obsidian machine set up. But towards that end, one thing I want to do is in here, I wanted to set up drawers for gravel, sand, and dust. I'm trying to decide how I want to do it, because this we're pretty much using it as fast as we can make it, and I want to go even faster. So I think I might add some more power and replicate this setup and have it just go into drawers so that we can also have access to cobble, sand, dust, and gravel for whatever we need it. You guys are making tacos? That sounds awesome. Wish I was there. So I think the first step, let's get, when we were doing the windmills, it was redstone and gold. So let me go into our bag. We're just going to put the redstone in there for now. Oh, look how fast the iron is coming back in. I just took that all out, and we got 11 more pieces of iron in that time. That's craziness. This is processing pretty quick. I'm going to turn this one off and have it come out as ingots. Just because it goes about the same speed, but it doesn't end up with any leftover in here. All of this stuff can go in here as well. I'll throw these last 11 pieces in. And let's turn our gold into ore. We'll process all of that after the iron is done. I don't want to put them in together because they will mix. So I'm waiting until it's done. But you can see how fast that did. I put several stacks of iron in there, and it's already finished processing. It's just going to take a little bit. You know, I can leave this one for just a little bit. Get some blocks out too. Wonder if I could do some kind of... I don't think I'm going to get that complicated. I was like, I could do redstone to detect how much is in there, and if it's more than a block, then leave that on, but... I don't think it's necessary. The other thing I could do is put in an overfill. Oh, that I might do. This is what I'm thinking. I'm gonna need iron and redstone. But if I do go to pipes, make another one of these, I need ingots, or nuggets and ingots. I do this, and then I'm gonna need a stick. Alright, I have a stick in here. So definitely gonna need this wrench. I'm gonna put this from there to there, and then I'm gonna put this down, and in here we'll put this in and set to only when on. So this is off, and then let's turn this on. I mean, we're empty now, so let's turn this on and turn this off, and I'll show you when I put the gold in what I'm talking about. So this gold's gonna cook up. It's going okay. I have a lot of leads out, but I'm kind of not really I'm waiting until I'm done with school next week and I decide what I'm doing for the next semester, and then I'll start really focusing on what I want to do. Okay, so now, oh, there is some iron in there. So actually I can demonstrate it right here. So what I'm doing is, these are both off. There is 3 iron ingots in there. So when I turn this one on, it empties whatever's in here over to here. And then it turns it into ingots. And then I can turn this back off. And so now to empty out, I can turn both of these on and it'll do blocks and ingots at the same time. And when we get down to the bottom and there's a little bit left in here, we can just turn this on and empty it over into the ingots. And then that will be good. I have put a couple of applications in for jobs, but nothing serious. It's just, I gotta figure out exactly all the other details first. But I am excited to do it because I'm tired of traveling back and forth to see the girlfriend. Let's me out. Copper. I'm gonna put the charcoal in the other bag too. Who knows, maybe I'll blow up on YouTube in the next week and then I won't have to get a new job. I can just do that for a job. That seems like a really likely career path. After several years of working in 3 days, I will suddenly become super YouTube famous. Okay, so we want to work on adding some more windmills to our car. So we need more osmium as well. That's the next one I want to process. Max has come to say hello to the stream. He has had a traumatic day because on top of schoolwork today, I've been working on doing some spring cleaning and I've been moving furniture all over the place. And he does not like change. But it's nice. And it makes me happy and it makes the place really nice for when Gunnif is coming to visit in just another few days. She's coming up for graduation, which we are all very excited about. The child is trying to understand what? What can I help with explaining? What do you mean, my child? Maximus. I don't know if gold alloys with osmium. Yeah, I think we've all gone through that phase. Looks like I'm safe to put the osmium in here. How old is your son? Your child? It's got to be like 110 now, right? Only 3 blocks of gold. And that's on top of the 30 I already have. Yeah, I would say our resource machine over there is working good. We got to make it look a little nicer. And like I said, I want to put in storage for cobble and everything. I hope if I knew how to spell. I wanted to look in here. So the other option we have when it comes to storage, because I've been having some issues with these functional drawers, is to use these limited barrels. So I'm going to make some of those. Let's go grab some wood. Before I do, I'm going to quick repair some tools. Actually, you know what I want to do? I have wood in here. Let's make one of those. And then I have more iron than anything else. Let's do 3 blocks of iron, 4 seared bricks. Oh, did I make? I did that wrong. I need a tool station. Tinker station. Isn't that right? Do they not have an iron one? Maybe they don't, maybe iron isn't one. Maybe it has to be an alloy. Can we make it with rose gold? Since I made that by mistake anyway? Sure can. Didn't realize I don't even need the tinker station for it. But that's alright. Now I have one. Put it in my backpack. But I wanted this to be able to just carry around. That way while I'm out and about. Just slap my anvil down. Do some repairs. My anvil back up. Put the metal away. Put the anvil away. These can go in here too. Cool. I'm gonna go grab some more wood real quick. I think that's going to go high enough to get all the wood. May have to invest in a lumber axe, which might do it. I also want a diamond. Get some more iron. First, let's repair it. Let's add a diamond to it to increase its durability. So I do have to get some more. Ooh, that's it. I think if I put these in my offhand, does that give me extra light? No, I don't have that installed. Just spamming torches everywhere. Ooh, that was a close call. That's a hot mob. I'm gonna kill me. Just a bat. Ready, calm down. Hello, Max. if I do it from this height, it will get the rest of it. Means let's do it from the bottom. Oh, good. What's been new with you, Si? Work still trying to set you on fire every day? I assume correctly. They have they succeeded recently? In case you're wondering, I'm running around filling these up with different types of wood because I'm going to go through and grab one stack of each to put into my backpack so that I have some options when I want to make drawers and stuff. Ones. I'm not grabbing them yet, I'm just filling them up. But one of my tasks for today, I'm going to make a building backpack that has a bunch of blocks in it. Once I have enough iron to make the stuff. Because I'm basically going to use stack upgrades to make it so I can hold a whole bunch of different blocks. And different wood types is one of those things I want to store in it. And this is one of those grindy tasks that I do while I'm trying to think about all the things I want to do today. Cool. Now I have plenty of wood of every type. Let's just grab a stack of oak, so I have some to work with. I want to get several create mechanical saws, and I'm not going to make an automatic for them yet, but I do want to put them in like right here next to each tree, so that when I come to these tall trees, I can just come over and turn the crank. And we'll cut down the tree and then I can replant. Because they're a pain and they slow you down. You have to climb all the way to the top. I don't mind manually harvesting till I set up a fully auto wood farm, but making my life a little easier is nice. Should have done the cactus first, so that my sugarcane's not hitting the cactus. Okay, bud. Thanks for popping in. Probably been going for a few hours. Okay, so back to the task at hand. And this one off so I can get this gold out of here because it's blocking progress. I think this was a smart idea because this definitely empties the thing faster. You can tell. The gold was a lot more and it was gone. And the osmium going through the ingot one, taking its good old time. So I can leave this on. And then at the end it'll just empty everything out. Okay, so first thing I think I'm gonna do is make some upgrades for the backpacks. Then I'll start working on the windmills. So for the backpacks, we want stack upgrades. We're gonna start with iron. That means they need to make upgrade bases. So I need string and leather. I have one piece of string and leather. I have 14 wool though. And more importantly, I have the ability to get string in mass pretty easy. So I'm gonna actually use some of these. That Blackstone apparently doesn't do it. Nope, you don't either. Maybe they took it out. Okay. I'm gonna go with 5 of those. Not sawmill. It's just mechanical saw. I'm gonna add that over here. All the things we're gonna work on today. A little to-do list. For now, I'm just waiting for these leaves to spread to all of them. And then I'm gonna harvest them to get a bunch of string. Okay. I think that they should be good now. Temporarily, I'm going to put the string in. But that is a lot of string. What we wanted. I feel like that's not so bad since we turned everything to string. We still have enough dark oak saplings to plant. Minus one. Oh, good. And then as far as leather goes, I only have 11 pieces. I don't think I have any rotten flesh. I have 2 pieces, but that's not enough. It's 5 rotten flesh for each piece of leather. Gonna have to go do some of the murder. Birch eyes. But I really need to work on some looting. Add that to our list of things to do. Be nice because it'll also give me some food. And since I have not set up a way to make sustainable food yet, extra food is always a plus. We can drop this stuff off. Always cook the silkworms if I need to too. So they can go in our food bin. Do I have mod drops in there together with them? I guess I do. So let's go back to sophisticated backpacks. Here's a 16. That's not bad at all. There's just 1 leather for each one. I think that's reasonable. And now I want to grab a bunch more iron. So let's take this whole half a stack, well, almost half a stack, and turn them into, oh, they do need to be blocks. How many stack upgrades can I get for that? 3. So this should be 2, 4, 8 stacks. So 400, 512 for each of the items in here. So basically, I can now carry in each of these slots one of the wooden drawers full of stuff. And then these upgrades are obviously they're stackable, but they're upgradable. So let's see, how much gold do I have? I think I want to invest in turning these 3. Actually, let's do it this way. We'll make one more. Then we'll make this one into a gold. They're kind of a pain to do because you have to make sure you have enough upgrades to maintain what's in there or you can take it out. So now I have this stack upgrade. I can turn it into a gold. Then I can go back in, I can put that one in. So I can take this one out. And I think this one, yeah. And then I can turn them into gold. Now I will have 4 gold stack upgrades in here, which means we can hold 4, 16, 64, 256 stacks of items of each type in this backpack. Which means all my ores can go in there. We'll be all set. Let's do the bronze. I guess salt and solium can go in there too. And this is a diamond backpack, so eventually we'll get this up to netherite. It'll hold enough of chest, double chest worth of stuff. And we will be able to carry everything around, which makes us super strong because this is just chilling in our inventory. And it's got hundreds of pounds of stuff. But I'm a superhero. You didn't know it? Okay. So I'll probably end up making a backpack for each of these chests, the stuff that I have large amounts of, and that way I can just carry them all with me. And eventually, where is it? The Inception upgrade. It needs a nether star, but once we get that, we can put backpacks inside of backpacks. So basically, I'll have one backpack that I have on my back, and I'll throw all my backpacks in there. And so then when I need ores, I'll just pull it out and sit it down, much like I do with shulker boxes in vanilla to carry them all around in an ender chest. I could also just do them in an ender chest. That is definitely a possibility. So okay, that was what I wanted to do with that. So let's put this away now. But I'm just going to put a bunch of this stuff in here. This one is the one that's constantly going to be one that needs to be sorted. But eventually, once I have more backpacks for specific things, that will be less of a mess. So we're going to get back to wind generators. Now that I have the osmium. What I was waiting on. So osmium, gold, iron. Oh, and redstone. I need to make infused alloys. That's redstone with iron. So let's take a whole stack. I'm going to do a whole stack of redstone through enrichment chamber. To see where my redstone is at. I grabbed it all when I started. Gotten basically 2 more stacks since then. Excellent. We're getting a good amount in. Definitely need to go faster with everything. That is the name of the game, but having passive resources coming in, super helpful. Let's start this a while. I want to do at least a couple stacks of these. We can look into doing speed upgrades and stuff too, once we have more power, but first I want to get the power grid up and running. So the other thing that we're going to be working on is doing these upgrades and then these upgrades. I'm probably going to want to make some more of these and these because I want to do the storage for other items over there. Let's check our quests out. We got a lot done, I think. The soul sand we did last time. Just got up to a diamond mesh, which is great. Emerald mesh is our next one. What do I have as far as emeralds go? Well, I have a couple stacks. So let me check something out here. So gravel. Sieving. So when we run it through diamond, we get 1.6% chance of diamond, 1.6% of emerald. If I switch to emerald, that goes up, that stays the same. So what's the difference between these? That's the same. 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 Same. So what? Why would you switch to emerald? 5, 5, 5, 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. I guess the only reason to switch to emerald is that you have to before you go to netherite. Well, I don't have netherite. There's no point in switching it to emerald now. It's kind of dumb. I'm going to take all these. Got 12 more diamonds while we were waiting too. That's kind of dumb. I don't see the purpose of that. Maybe it's different in different packs. In this pack one, they decided just to make it as a stepping stone to get to the netherite. Yes. Basically just going to take these rewards while I can. Hey, some more food. I'm always happy for free food. Cool. This is what I was waiting. Now we have enough of that to start making some wind generators. Basic control circuits. Do not have. Let's take this out. Put the osmium in. Oh, I have some. Guess I started this last time, that's right. So I need some more osmium. Let's pull some more out. I still want those to process. So we have 5 new wind generators. We'll put them all on this side over here. That one, and that's that one. And then one. No, wait, yeah, that's how I have it. I think I also want to do an energy cube. This allows transfer. It's 1.6 million. Doesn't look like it has a limit on the transfer rate. But now we have a ton of power coming in here. We're definitely not going to be running low on it. Means we have some room to do some more upgrades, which was our goal. To do this, I'm going to need steel. So let's pull this out. We'll use up this redstone that's in here. Then after that's done, we'll make some steel. This is my coal generator. Used up all the coal. Wonder if that means, since it's using this, I wonder if it's just using this because it's closer, or because there's a deficit from the windmill. We may need to make another windmill for over here. I need to grab some coal. Not exactly sure if charcoal works for this. Let's find out. Looks like it does. Looks like it does. That's great. Excellent. Excellent news. Bunch of Minecraft is sitting around waiting for things to happen. Guess I could work on speed upgrades. Just I'm worried about doing that and then not having enough power. I think I just should not have put so much in here. Just getting ahead of myself. Could make another metallurgic infuser. That probably wouldn't be too difficult. So then I could have one dedicated to iron and one dedicated to redstone. That's probably a good idea. We're gonna put this one underneath that one. Which means I need power back there. And this one we will throw in the enriched carbon. And then we'll throw in a stack of steel. Or iron to make steel, I mean. That's over half a stack. So let's take this out because this will go faster. Wonder also, rather than speeding them up, I could turn this into a basic factory. Problem is it, I don't think I lose the stuff if I break it. It stays in there. The difference between this one and this one is this one I can run 3 at a time. And if I do this to auto sort, it'll go just fine. But I could also do iron in one and leave auto sort off. Let's do the same for this bottom one. Now they do still use more power, but it's not like super speed upgrades. It's using more power to do more operations. Oh, that's right. And if I leave this as auto sort off, it will automatically take the output, put it in there, I think. We'll see. Nah, maybe not. Maybe it was just because it was like in the inventory, so it decided to do that. Let's also do one of these. I think it's steel to do it. It's fine, I'm making more. Temporarily, I'm gonna have to put a furnace down. Now this one I want to keep adding windmills and make it completely wind powered, but eventually this I'm going to switch over to a better, more efficient power type. How long have I been streaming for? I forgot to start the timer again. Just over an hour. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break, let this stuff process, and stretch and all that stuff. And I will be back after that. Okay, I'm back. So this ran out of redstone. Need to make a steel casing to grab these 4 pieces of steel, and I need glass. Then I can make energized smelter. That right here. So this replaces the furnace. If I take this steel, definitely gonna need some muffling upgrades. Is this out of hour? Yeah. Let's work on a couple more wind generators. 3 ought to do the trick. Now. These are not going to worry about too much their placement because these are going to be temporary. Let's put one like that, even though those blades are going to run together, and it bothers me. Good. That's what I wanted. That will effectively give us 4 times as much power. We're getting 96 FE per tick. So let's see if that's enough to keep up with what we're doing down here now. Still fluctuating. Still fluctuating. This is caught up, but that's because it's done doing its work. Cool thing about mechanisms, they have all these tiers. So now I have an enriching factory, which means I can do multiples of these. So if I want to do redstone and carbon at the same time, I can. Or I could just set it to auto sort. It would spread it across. That way it gets done even faster. But for what we want right now, I think that this is the best way to do it. Let's work on the gold upgrades here. So we need more cactus hooked up. I have a bunch. I have some green dye. Let's go grab more of it over here while we're doing this. Also need lapis. I don't think I put any in my bag. Go grab it. I do need some green dye. I also need cyan clay, cyan terracotta. And I have this much terracotta ready to go. I can cook some more up then too. So let's do, I have cyan dye in here too, don't I? Let's just do 4 more of these for now. Wow, that was awesome. I just guessed and I got it exactly right. So we have 3 more of these. Let's take a look at where we're going, where we are with these. So this could process more if we were getting it in here faster. This could process more if we just gave it an upgrade, because there's not enough in there. Same with this one. But let's give this one 2. That means this will get caught up. And then let's see what else we need to do more gold upgrades. We're missing glass. I don't have sand. Means it's time to work on setting up sand. So I'm going to want to do sand, cobblestone, gravel, sand, and dust, which means I'm going to have 4 different cobblestone generators. But I don't want to do this setup where it's just straight like this one, where it's like this. I want to set this up because this is going to be just kind of passively building it up. I'm going to have a cobblestone generator that goes into a drawer, and then it's going to split from that cobblestone generator and fill up the drawer, and also a hammer, which will make gravel, and the that'll fill up and spill into a drawer and into another thing on round robin. And then the same thing. So basically I need a cobblestone generator and 3 hammers. Let's make the cobblestone generator first. This lava is all the way filled up, so we can just grab some out of here. Need to put some stuff away again. I'm also going to put these basic control circuits in here and treat them like they're ores, because I have the space for it now. I may change that up later on. I don't know. So the cobblestone generator, I have glass, I have these, I need wood. Double jet. And this I don't need to be super fast. I can always upgrade it later if I want to. But the idea of this one is that it's going to just passively make us all of these things. So I'm going to do it like this. I'm trying to think of how I want to lay it out, but we'll start with that. And because I want to try them out, sophisticated storage, I want to do the limited barrel. So we want to do a limited oak barrel. 1. So that's wood, or it's planks, slabs, and redstone torch. I have redstone torches. No, I do have redstone. So I can make some redstone torches. I'm gonna make a whole stack because I'm sure I'm gonna need them. And then let's make this. So now this, if I remember correctly, yeah, it works just like these. Wonder, is there... This also has upgrades just like the backpacks. Is there a controller? There is. And that's pretty cheap to make. I may end up replacing this system with it if I like this, because it has some advantages. One, I can easily pull everything out. Unlike I can with the other one where it's being buggy. Two, I think that the controller works more like the storage drawers controller. For now, let's just build this system using it, and if we like it, then we'll switch it over to that. Question is, so let's build a hammer. Flux hammer is our next task. So we need 2 diamonds to make the thing. And we need iron. Make some blocks. And I need glass panes. I don't have any of them in here. Am I really out of glass panes? Yes, I am. I only have 1 piece of glass left. Crazy. Okay, so... I'm gonna borrow a stack of sand from you. And we're gonna make some glass. Take these out. This should now fill up with power. Take these out. This should be filling with power. Once these get filled up, I think we'll do better once they get caught up. Right now it's just trying to catch up with the buffers, just causing us to be way behind. Get into some more advanced power would probably be a good idea too. One thing I could help with is throw this in. It's not going to generate a huge amount of power, but it's some. That open manual button is super useful. Maybe I need to have it for it to open it. I don't remember. The mechanism has been a minute. Hey Max, say hi to the people. Are you being neglected? No attention for you today? You're just upset because everybody was here while we did that spring cleaning stuff. Family came over, brought me a carpet shampooer today. That was one of the things we did today. Try to do it every 6 months, keep the place nice and fresh. One of the nice things about having a big family. You don't have the thing that you need to use, somebody does. Okay, that's enough. Get down. Good boy. Okay, so this one's filled. This one's filled. These two are still struggling with power. Let's take this out of here, because that's not what I need right now. Let this fill up with power, and then we'll see if this can catch up. For now, I have some glass. Completely forgot what I needed the glass for. Oh, I needed glass panes. Need sticks. And we need Hopper. Never get me alive, Hopper. So I kind of want this to be... You just put it like this. And then we'll have to run power up. Just run power like this. Missing inventory on the other side, which I know. And so we want to do another one of these drawers. So it's working. It's not pulling in from here. I was thinking it would pull in from that side, but it does not. Okay. We can do this to here and pull out. Perfect. Now we have gravel. So now we just need to make another hammer. Let's make another one of these. And another one of these, like so. And another one of these. Put it like that. Then we'll do the same thing here. We're gonna do that, break that, we're gonna go in like that, like that. Now this has gravel going into it. Going to be off-centered a little bit, but honestly I don't think I want to make dust over here, because dust is something that, like, I either want to sieve it or I want to make it and directly turn it into something else. Hey Gunnar, how was your nap? So with dust, the usefulness of dust is, like I said, sieving, which we're already doing. We could use it to make lava, but we don't need to. We're using cobble for that. We can make clay, and I will set up a thing to do that, but I'll set up a dedicated dust machine for that. And that's it. So, like, I don't need to have dust on storage for me to grab and take some. I'm doing pretty good. I got a lot done today. And so this goes in there. I'm gonna put away a bunch of stuff because we're all filled up again. The eternal problems of inventory management. It's a little warm here today, and I'm really tempted to put in my air conditioner, but it's not quite warm enough that I need to worry about it. And so I think I'm going to just deal with it. Did you figure out your Prime stuff so that you could do the sub and not have to worry about ads yet? Is your Prime linked to your Twitch? So this is over here is done. This is going to do its thing. Kind of off-centered, and so I think what I want to do... I'm going to move this drawer to here. These don't keep their inventory when I break them. Interesting to know. Thanks for the follow. Outspoken hello. There's that. I'm just going to shift everything over one. Because it will make me happier that it's centered. So you have to do it on the PC. No worries. You just have to miss me during the ad breaks. It's super sad. Try not to cry too much. Now the question is... this is not going to go directly to there. So what I can do is just have this come out. And when I put this here, connect the, need another yellow cable. Do that, and I'm gonna disconnect this part. That means this will send cobblestone into here, and then also into here, but it will fill this up first. That means I'll have cobble on demand, and place to store it. But now this wall will be good. I need to move the power over one. And then later on, I will get the cables that can go together, and I will run those power cables all in the same place as the item cables. But for now, it'll look okay. This will eventually have gravel in it, but for now it is... actually, you know what I could do? Do the same thing here. So this is coming out. No, I can't, because I have this cable here. Fine. It will fill up. I just want to be able to grab this if I need it. The main purpose of this is so that I have sand on demand getting built up. Because I want to have sand that I can turn into glass. So it's all good. So this will build up with cobblestone. And then once this is full, it will put cobblestone in here, and then that will make gravel. The gravel will get sent to here, which will make sand. And once the sand is full, this will back up, so the gravel will back up, and then I will have all of it. And the goal is that I can grab a stack of cobble, a stack of gravel, or a stack of sand, and then it will fill itself back up. Sound groovy? Go check out our stuff over here. Glass is finished. Can't for the life of me not remember what I wanted it for. We're working on these. These are done. Yeah, I guess I needed the glass for this. So that it was obviously golden glass. Oh, I can make 11 of them. That's excellent. Okay, so start back here. So this needs more process faster. So now this will make it so we are processing 8 at a time, which means this will fill up faster. So we need 2 more upgrades in here so that it can process that faster. And this needs 3 in here so it can process the sand faster. And this needs 1 more. And that means we'll be processing the dust as fast as it comes in. This one has 3, has 3. And then the sand one, I have 3 in there. But I still need 3 more for this. And 3 more for this. So I need 6 more. Means I need more glass. Ah! Wait, why is this? It's weird. This one's being weird about me taking stuff out of it too. Two followers away from being at 100 followers on Twitch. That's pretty cool. Need to get the they call it stuff I had set up before set up. My notifications. That is a project for the week after finals. I'll put it on my to-do list so I don't forget about it. I had started working on setting that up before, and then I stopped. Now that I am an expert on all Adobe products thanks to my semester at college, I can make some of my own graphics. They won't be very good, but they'll be made by me. Maybe I can enlist some help from Gunneth the Magnificent, who is a pretty good artist, to help me out. If I ask super nice. Okay, I'll give you a couple more. 2 more, so I need 6 more total, or 4 more total. That's 20 pieces of glass. So each one of these requires 5. We need to make a muffler upgrade. How expensive is it to make a muffling upgrade? Because that machine is loud. Can you guys hear it super loud in your ears too? The steel, fused alloys, glass. I feel like I have those things. Steel, fused alloys, glass. The muffling upgrade. So I can do 4 of them. Much better. Yeah, this machine, the energized smelter mechanism, has a thing where the machines actually make noise, and then you have to put in upgrades to muffle them. It's kind of annoying, but it's also kind of cool. Like, if you are doing, like, setting it up like an actual factory build, you can have the sounds of the factory going around, because, like, the smelter makes a whirring sound, and some of the other ones, like the gas ones, make like a hissing sound, and it can be pretty neat for ambiance if you do it right. You know what? I did that by accident where I put those blocks underneath, but I think I'm going to keep that. That labels what is in them. I mean, I totally did it on purpose. Check it out. We got 16 more diamonds today while we've been sitting around. Nothing like free resources. I got almost 1,000 pieces of iron, which is the same as 250 iron ingots, or raw iron ingots, which is the same as 500 once I smelt them up. Rich. Rich bitch! Did this before you got here. I set up an automatic emptying machine, so when I have extra metal sitting in this block thing, it automatically gets turned into ingots as well. It was pretty fancy. I was pretty proud of it. Solving problems. I know that's super attractive. Oh, that's me. Oh yeah, see, that's why these are looking weird. Because on those I was turning them the other way. Let's do this. And I need to turn it on. But now the blades won't hit each other. And this side, I just won't have it because I don't want to have... no, I can put wires on this side. It doesn't affect them if the... Aw, that's so nice. Doesn't affect them if the blades hit each other, but I just think it looks better if the blades are set up in such a way that they don't collide with each other. It's a good thing they don't have a collision box, because I have a tendency to run through here. I would totally get chopped in pieces. Totally. I do want one... No, I don't want one there. I don't need this. I don't have it on that end. I have two. So I would put one here. You need a wire there for the other side. Got it. So I'm going to put one here, 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 and here. So I need 4 more windmills for up here. Which means I need 8 of these. Means I need more redstone. osmium and green circuits. One, two, three, four turned on. That's another 96 power added to my power grid. I think that's it. I don't think I want to add any more here unless I need to. Let's see what our power is like. Ooh, these are very low on power, but now they're building back up. Maybe not. All these upgrades, so like they triple the, or they quadruple the items processed. No, they do 8 times. 8 times faster because it's 1 if with no upgrades and it's 8 with fast. But it goes from 8 RF per tick up to 64. So it's basically like running this 8 of the sieves in this one spot. And so it's a huge amount of power. What is so? If this runs 64 RF per tick, so do these. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's 704 RF per tick. And up here, I have 3, 7, 10, 14. That only does 336. You're going to the store real quick. If you're still streaming on turn, I'll be back on. I'm planning to stream until 8 o'clock. Which means to make this a neutral power system with those current upgrades, I need to double the number of windmills. And so I could fit 1, 2 more easily on this roof without going past where I wanted to build. And I guess I could double it up. That's only with these, and I want to go up to these upgrades today. And these, we're going to go up to 2048 a tick. I think I'm going to leave those windmills there just for nostalgia so we can see the early game power. And we'll let it run so that it can keep getting us resources, because we're going to need a lot of resources to get to these. And we're going to have to work on our next power plant. And for our first big power plant, I want to work in mechanism. I wonder if the quest book has stuff on it. So this has the wind generators. Shift and end. Does it show you the maximum power? So they store 80,000. The solar generators. Let's just look under mechanism for generator. Solar generators can go up to the second tier. And I think that the solar generators produce the same amount of power as the wind generators. There's the bio generator, which burns biofuel, which we could do. And then there's the gas burning generators, and this is the real power of the early game. There's also the heat generators, which I could set up a heat generator system. These are actually can be pretty powerful if you do them right, because they're really passive power. But stone generate, interesting. I think I'm going to work on a gas burning generator first. Go from there. So let's put these things in. We need. It's not what I want. I want the one for mechanism. Did they change it so it's all the ores is the one that we're using? It looks like it. Which is fine. We could still make them in the same way. So let's put this recipe on. Putting this on. I need to make this. I already have these, but let's put them there. That's used to make this. And then I need to make steel casings, and I need osmium. So what I really need to do is make a crusher. Crusher is all stuff that I already have or have access to. Let's start by getting a couple buckets of lava, because that is easy. We're going to put them in here because we can keep the items in here. So the other things I need for the crusher are 2 of these. Then I need 4 pieces of redstone. And I need to make a steel casing. And let's throw this back in to get going now that we have a little extra power stored up. Okay, so we got the steel. I'm gonna make the steel casing. Have everything. Go make a crusher, which I can't make without thinking about Wesley Crusher. Or his mom, who looks really terrible in the new season of Picard. Saying. Okay, so we need gold dust. It was 2 osmium dust and an iron dust. And then a bunch of these, which we have. No, I'm actually gonna make 2 of these. So let's get this cooking for the first one. Let's pull out what I need for another one. So it's 2 of these, 1 of these, and 1 of these. I want to make one for my main power grid over here with the mechanism stuff. And all this stuff is going to get moved to a mechanism trunk once I finish building some of the stuff. So I want to have power for it, and then I want to have one to put over there. So let's craft our electrolytic core. And then, do we have everything now to make this? I need 2 more steel casings. You can see now that the buffers are filled, the wind is keeping up with it. It just was having trouble keeping up with it when we were trying to fill all those buffers at once. And we need get through here again. Also do the osmium at the same time. I just want to keep our smelter working. These are the things I'm using currently. So that's what I'm doing while I wait for the steel to cook up. We already checked those 2 won't alloy so they can go in at the same time. And they will process just fine. The iron and the gold, I believe, is what couldn't. Gold and silver makes electrum. But gold, it's gold and copper makes rose gold. That's what we gotta watch out for. Okay, what do we still have here? We have 2 of these. I still need to do 1 more of these. And then 1 more of these. So they're stuffed back away. Ooh, this is backed up. That's why we're not getting more stuff. Okay, so we do have the space for it, but we don't have... You go in here for now. You go in here for now. It's time to work on making some obsidian. Problem is that let's do. We need to do a lot of this. So we're gonna have some slabs in here. I just want to put it right next to this drain. Or 20. I want to do 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. 32 buckets of water. That's 32, so that's half of the water in there. When I'm done processing all that lava, we should end up with 16 buckets of water left. And enough to make half a stack of obsidian. I'm going to put another 32 buckets in there. Oh, my vacuum just turned on. I'm gonna let it go. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys, but moved everything around today and it needs to run. That is not what I meant to do. Mistakes were made. Can you waterlog a lava chest? That's ridiculous. Where's my grave? That was an enchanted key. It's the first time I got that. Cool. This grave pack has the hell? I don't know what is going on here. There we go. I think I accidentally picked up osmium and put it down and it got destroyed somehow. That was stressful. I have 7 buckets left, which means I need to put 14 more lava in the system. Used up pretty much all the lava. This holds 64, so that makes sense. I could have set up a pipe to empty it out, but yeah. Then I wouldn't have accidentally killed myself. That enchanted key, the pack, you level up and you can put more points into stuff. So I have, I did this one. I have a 2% chance to get an enchanted key on death. Enchanted key, if you get it when you die, if you hold it, it teleports you to your grave, which is pretty cool. I have one more point from dying to use to level up. This gives you more experience that remains when you die. I'm going to take that. Anyway, we got 64 blocks of obsidian. I need... Oh, my lever got destroyed. Or... Yeah, it got destroyed. This will empty out the osmium that's in there, and then the obsidian will start pouring out. This is going to mess up though, because somehow that I picked up a bucket of obsidian of osmium and got it destroyed. I think the easiest way to fix this is going to be to do this. And then replace this. No. Stop. I think I need the obsidian panes for something at some point anyway. So I'll just let them go. Item frames, not super useful. Tinker's construct, scorch shoot, scorch drains. So I might need them for those. Not really. It's going to empty that whole block out and turn it into these. At 100 at a time. We want this turned off. Okay, good. That's the last one. This will be empty. I'm going to put this in so that I don't accidentally have it flowing. Oh, that's why it was flowing directly out of there. The 2 panes. 1 pane. These panes are a pain. Okay, there we go. So that's off. Ingots there. The obsidian can't make ingots. It doesn't matter what's turned on now. Turn it all on. Do your thing. And it's going to make obsidian for us. I guess I don't really want these. Can I melt them back down? Okay. Sweet. The reason I'm making the obsidian is I need void upgrades. So I need to make drawers, surround them with obsidian, and so then I can put void upgrades on these things that are backing up in our system over there. So I put enough lava and water into here to make 64 blocks of obsidian. They are processing now. It's gonna take a minute because obsidian takes a good long time to set, but it's okay. And I was wondering why I was not getting more diamonds. The reason why is because it wasn't processing any more gravel because this chest backed up. Now it's processing a little bit because it can, but we're still suffering from power shortages. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 void upgrades at the moment. Do I have any drawers that are pre-made? Oh, I can't do the thing to make it so that it's... Nope. That's annoying. There is a thing you can do to make it so that shows you items that you search for, but I don't know how to do it in this version. I'm not going to look it up on stream. That's my vacuum dying. I'm going to turn it off to go back to dock. Deal with that later. So these void upgrades are pretty simple. What you do is you just take the item that you want to void, and put it in there, and now any item that matches that, when it tries to go in the drawer, it voids it. That's what we did with the flint earlier. So now these ones that are all at 2K, we're going to do that. Now, that's just because I don't want any more than 2K. The coal is getting really close too, and for that, what I'm going to do is make copper upgrade, and that uses 2 chests, copper, and a drawer. So let's actually make that. I have it all right here. Was it copper and copper blocks? That's it. And so let's put this one in. So you can see the little copper icon there in the corner. And if we look at it, you can see multiplies the block item storage by 8, which means now, like this one maxes out at 2K. Technically it's I think it's 2048. This one maxes out 16.4K. So now we can keep making coal. So when we get backed up, that's what we have to do. We either increase the amount of storage or we void it so that it can keep going. Let's go get more obsidian. There's enough for 2 more. Sulfur. You see the little purple icon at the bottom that shows that it has a void upgrade. Now the sulfur that's in here will start getting processed. We'll do the same for the niter because that's the next one. And I think fluorite we're probably going to need too as well, but not yet. And we'll have to do these other ones once we get enough obsidian. That is a problem solved. Means we'll continue processing stuff. We still need to keep working on our power, because we do not have enough power to do the things. But that is one of the reasons why I have these buffer chests. Because A, it gives us a little bit of time to fix a problem, but also it makes it really easy to see what the issue is, because it shows what's not getting emptied out. Sulfur's getting emptied out here. So we need to do the Skystone Dust. I think that's it. So I think one more void upgrade and we're good. For now. But you want to be careful with the void upgrades, because you don't want to put a void upgrade on, like, say, your diamond one when it gets full, because you want to continue to grow the number of diamonds past the void. And you can combine them. So, like, let's say you put on 3 of these netherite upgrades to increase your storage by a huge amount. Well, then, once you have that, then you can put a void upgrade in that last slot. And that means that you will have enough. You know, basically, once I have infinity, I don't need to keep hoarding it. Kind of thing. But I tend to just collect everything I can for most things. And we may throw in upgrades to these later to collect more if we need more of it later. So we got all those. It was Skystone Dust, which is here. So this should be emptying out. And now this one is too. Cool, our system will keep running. And yeah, there was diamonds backlogged in the system. And iron. Good deal. Welcome back, Gunner. I fixed the overflooding problem. We put void upgrades to void the excess past the 2K mark. Except for coal, which we upgraded to hold 16K. Now we can stockpile our coal. Time to go do some murder to celebrate. This is a special sword? I didn't even notice that. This was dropped by a zombie that was trying to murder my face. This one. Sometimes you just gotta put everything away because you have too many things out. Okay, back to what we were working on. We were using this, make this. So I think we were waiting on steel, which we got now. So to make steel casings, we need osmium. And then what else do we need for this? We need these. That's one. Let's put it down. So this is a gas burning generator. When you put gas in, it burns gas and makes things. Let's look at the thing. It makes power. So gas burning generator, does it have a list of what power sources it can use? Let's check. Doesn't look like it. Let's go to mechanism. This just shows me all the different gases I can make. So I'm trying to remember the name of what I want to make here. ethylene, I think, is what I want. So let's look at ethylene. It has been a while since I used this. So ethylene gas, burn time 40 ticks, energy density 11.2 thousand FE per millibucket. Sounds pretty awesome. To make it, you need, so let's put this, can we put this on our list? You can, ethylene. To make ethylene, you need acetic acid, hydrogen, biofuel. To make, I guess there's other things we can use to make it too. Oh, water is one of those. Let's get rid of this then. If we mix water with hydrogen, wow, there's so many things you can mix with it. So these are all considered water from Chemlab. Epinephrine. Go back here. Ethylene. We're going to use a PRC. We're going to combine water with hydrogen. To make hydrogen, we're going to use an electrolytic separator, which is going to take water and separate it into hydrogen and oxygen. So we need to make an electrolytic separator. That's what the thing I need to make is. So we're going to start with this. So we need another electrolytic core and other things that we already have to make. So let's go to our crusher. I think I'm just going to make one of these setups and get it working, and then I will reproduce it for where else I want. Okay, so electrolytic separator, electrolytic core, need more redstone, running low on that. Okay, so let's go back through this process again, because we're trying to make ethylene. We need the PRC, so let's make a PRC. So that starts with an enrichment chamber. We need to make chemical tanks. We need to make a dynamic tank. We already have all of access to all those things. So to make dynamic tank, it's just steel and buckets. We already have access to that. This is osmium and redstone. We can make that. This we've made before. So let's just start down the list. Dynamic tank. I need 4 steel ingots and a bucket. Do I have steel ingots finished? I do. Done. I need to make 2 of these. 1, 2. That's done. Need to make one of these, which means I need some of those green circuits. Done. And it was a PRC. Did I not put that on the list? So I need 2 more steel ingots. mechanism stuff can get really complicated really fast. That's why having this bookmark stuff up here is really helpful. Okay, so let's put this down. Put this down. That way we can look at all of them. So, ethylene is made in here. We combine water with hydrogen and biofuel. Biofuel is the only process step we don't have yet, because this makes hydrogen from water. We also are going to need a pump. This is pretty simple. Cool. So basically we pump water, we put it in here, it makes hydrogen and oxygen. We put the hydrogen into here, and the hydrogen gets mixed with more water from the pump, and we add in biofuel, and we get substrate and ethylene. We put the ethylene into here, and we get power. That's the process we're going to be starting. So now we need to figure out, how do we make biofuel? The biofuel, we can take any bioorganic matter and process it through a crusher, and we get biofuel. Some of them give more than others, but the one that we currently have huge access to is wheat seeds. So let's look for those. I mean, we could do pretty much any of these, but seeds give us 2 biofuel, and we can make a farm that pretty much gives us infinite seeds. And that same farm would give us wheat. Does wheat give us anything here? Bread does. Bread gives us 7. So if we made a farm that automatically harvests the wheat, and then we take the seeds and we can process it, and then we can also process the bread, and we can make biofuel. So let's do that. It's bio-dash fuel. Maybe not. Maybe it's just bio-space fuel. It is. For the machine we need is a crusher. We already have one, but we're going to make another one. I need another steel casing. I need to make 2 more buckets because I need to get 2 more buckets of lava. Have I confused you yet? My cat just burned his tail. He has joined the Legion of Ham, who likes to set himself on fire. Lava is what I came over here for. He kind of walked past me to try to get by a keyboard, and I had a candle burning at my desk, and there's just smell, a very faint smell of burning hair. I wonder if he looks okay. He's sitting on his new chair, just staring at me. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. Crusher. We were making a crusher. Got so distracted. Okay, so crusher will make biofuel. This will make water. They get put into this with the hydrogen from here and the water from here, and then we get ethylene, and that will produce us power. So the first thing we need to do is come up with a spot where we're going to have a dedicated wheat farm for this. And to do that, I think I want to do create. And I want to do the gantry. The gantry carriages. I'll show you how they work. You make a gantry shaft, and there is a gantry carriage that goes across it and back. And so I can make basically a tractor that goes through my wheat field and collects all the wheat and then comes back and it deposits all the wheat and the seeds. And then I can set up some automated crafting systems to make the wheat into bread and turn and have I guess I need a second crusher because I don't want to have them both go through the same one. Let's do that now before I forget. Oh, it will be sexy. Did you really ask that? It's my tractor. My tractor's always sexy. Okay, so let's do another steel casing, another crusher. So it's like Wesley and Beverly. That's what that is. Oh. Hours since we started screaming. 2 hours. It might end a little earlier than I was planning because I did not think about the fact that I have not eaten dinner yet. I have to figure something out for that. And I want to do some stuff this evening. So I think 7 is going to be as long as we can go. Another half an hour. See if we can get this done in that amount of time. I think in order to do that, for now, I'm just going to collect this stuff and drop it off in here, and then we'll work on the create farm portion of it later. So let's grab all these things. I'd like to work out all the kinks before we start building anything really huge. Put all of our ores away. Glass can go in there too, that's fine. And I think I'm just going to build up on the roof here just to keep things simple because this is my testing ground. Actually, no, let's just build it down here because we're definitely going to move it, so it's no problem. So I'm going to need water. So this process starts with water. We'll put it in this corner. That's not what I meant to do. That's what I want. So when we have an infinite water source, put a block on there temporarily. Put the pump here. This will pump water out. Now that water has to go to 2 sources because we need water to go into the Electrolytic separator and into the PRC. So to do that, we're going to use a fluid pipe. We'll set this to output. Let's put the electrolytic separator here and the pressurized reaction chamber here. And then I'm going to borrow this coal generator. Eventually this will be self-powering. But for now, just so we can get everything tested, see, it's already working. So water's getting pumped in here, producing hydrogen, and it's producing oxygen. This is, oh, this is getting the oxygen, so I want this the other way around. Electrolytic separator, let's put it on that side. And then we'll put the PRC, which I don't think I picked up. Almost fell in the void. Okay, so let's... I dump the oxygen. I don't know that I can since it's already in there. On this one, I can dumping excess because I don't need the oxygen for what we're doing. Any oxygen that comes out will be fine. This, I think if I take this off and I run it through here, no. There's a way to reset it. I know there is. So fluids, gases. Thought putting it in your inventory reset it. It doesn't look like it does. It's fine. Let's just sit it down. I'm going to make a basic tank. Tank needs... Oh no, I need a gas tank. So, osmium and redstone. Where's that fluid? Is this liquid oxygen or gas? Because it doesn't seem to want to connect. I'm gonna have to look this up. Sorry if you can hear music outside. I don't know who that is. They're being loud. There we go. PRC. So now perfect. So now hydrogen and water are going in there. This is running low on power because I don't have power connected. It's all right. Need to go grab some of that coal. That has power again. This has power. So now if I go over here and I grab us some seeds and I grab one of our crushers. Let's put it like this. Let's do side configs, items config, auto eject, clear sides, and then back. Output. Put these in. Has no power, which is not a problem. Okay, so this is crushing wheat seeds. The biofuel is going in here. It's substrate. A tiny little bit of ethylene, and then let's configure these sides before we do anything. I guess we need to configure the sides on this. Gas output. Okay, and then let's pull this off. I don't need you to connect there. I need you to come out there. Don't need this one. And I don't need this. And then let's build cube, an energy cube. Need a steel casing. Steel. Glass. Then I need iron and energy tablets. So I need gold. And those. Need to make 2 energy tablets. And then iron is all I need. And so what we're gonna do I'm going to put this cube here. I'm going to configure the sides so that nothing is on the back. We're going to input, and on the bottom, we're going to output, and then we're going to set this to output. And you can see how quickly this is filling up with energy. I'm just going to let it run. I want to see how much energy. So this is outputting 1.45 thousand FE per tick. It's twice as what we need for the other thing. This, oh, this isn't getting power. Why are you not getting power? Oh, you can't get power from the bottom? Why not? Now you can. So now this is getting a net gain of ethylene, and we're getting a net gain of power because the power's filled up, and this is infinite water, so it's fine. It still is only going through like 24 wheat seeds. This has an excess of this. The substrate, we'll have to put it somewhere to go for that to go and void. This is already dumping out the excess oxygen. The hydrogen is going in. That's getting turned into ethylene. So we'll end up with an excess amount of ethylene, which is, you know, potential energy. And it will keep us stocked with energy here. There we go. Power plant. That's our first mechanism power plant. What are you selling? Advanced turtle. Orange dye, small drip leaf, beetroot seeds. I do not care about any of those things. Get your invisible ass out of my house. Bring your llamas over and let them spit on me. You got an achievement that says Neighborhood Brawl? Nice. What do you think of that, Gunnif? Okay, it's almost 7. Well, technically I tried to murder him. His llamas attacked me, and so it was self-defense on the llamas. Was not murder. They attacked first. Hey, I got some leads out of it. Fun fact, that's the only way I get leads in this map so far, so I've done it before. So this is all set up. I can easily replicate this too. I need to set up a way for us to have an infinite amount of seeds. I wonder if there's a way that I could do this more compactly than doing create. Create will be fun, don't get me wrong, but is there any farming? Ooh, we have garden cloches. Let's go. Oh, this is a long process, but I may end up using those. Garden cloches are from Immersive Engineering, and basically they are little 2-block tall buildings where you put in dirt, you put in seeds, you put in power, and you put in water, and it just produces you resources or plants forever. So I could make one of those and sit it right on top of this thing and just pump the seeds in, and then I could collect the wheat off of it and use the wheat for something else, because I don't think I need anything more than the seeds to keep this running. I was able to fill this whole energy cube so far about a quarter of this gas burning generator with less than a stack of wheat seeds. So I think wheat seeds will be a good power source for the early game for sure. And if I build one of these and put it up on top of that roof next to my wind turbine, I'll probably make like another floor. I'll do... I have ladders in here? No, they're over here. And then... you know, the problem is, if I put it on top of those wind turbines, they're going to stop working. May have to do it. I wonder if I have. Do I have Flux Networks? Do. These. Creating flux, redstone. Oh. Okay. Well, that's an interesting process. But I can definitely make that. Flux Networks is basically wireless power. So I think that in the next stream, I'm going to focus on making another chunk that is my power production center, and then setting up Flux Networks so that I can wirelessly transmit power to anywhere I want. And that'll be the goal. The goal I set out for this one was to get this upgraded and to get this done. So I did do that. I think that's all I set out to do. I don't think I had any other goals. Oh, I wanted to build an obsidian machine. I didn't build the machine, but I did make a bunch of obsidian. The obsidian machine is going to go over there, and it's just going to be another smeltery that automatically puts in water and lava and produces obsidian. And so I'm going to have to figure out how to mix the two effectively. I could also do it just because this is a skyblock thing. I could do it using this method, which would be kind of cool, because then I could just have water on top, or pump water on top, and put lava into a barrel, and then get obsidian. And that would be really simple. I might do that, just because that's the way you're supposed to do it in Skyblock. There's 10 different ways you can do everything in modded Minecraft, and that's what's great about modded Minecraft. But anyway, that's pretty much what we did today. We upgraded our production for ores. We got our new backpack set up. Where did I put it? This one that holds all the ores in the world. We continued speeding up this production so that we get a lot more resources. Uh-oh. These are getting full too. That's going to be our problem to deal with next time. Look at all those diamonds. Last time I was like struggling for 1 diamond. Now I'm just getting diamonds like crazy. So we got a lot done today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the stream. I'm going to call it for tonight. If you want to watch any of my other streams, I keep them all on YouTube. And we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.